Alright, hey guys, sorry we haven't been posting very much. Brandon and my dad are taking a boat all the way from Jupiter all the way back up to Minnesota, and they went through the Erie Canal and then the Hudson River, and they went through all 3 Great Lakes.
Four.
And
all the way up to here.
Now they are driving to Michigan, and they're gonna fly out of Michigan back home and hopefully be here on Tuesday.
Took them about 2.5 weeks to go all the way up and through. But there's another reason. So
I have to have surgery.
Back in February or March, he was playing baseball, and out of the blue, your hip started to hurt.
And now I have to get a rod in my femur and a few screws and a plate maybe in my hip, whatever, screws. And then that'll be a 6 or 8 month recovery, and that's what you told me.
Something like that.
But when I was growing, my femur grew, instead of like this, it grew like this. So it's out of place, and it caused my labrum in my hip to tear. And they have to go in and repair my labrum and then fix my femur so that it doesn't re-tear.
So, right, exactly. They didn't know, we're going to world-renowned orthopedists. We went to an orthopedist first. He got all kinds of medical treatment, steroids and anti-inflammatories and injections. He did therapy, wasn't getting any better. So now we're at Paley Institute. He's actually getting treated by one of the Jupiter and Miami Marlins doctors. And since there was no specific injury, he wondered what caused his labrum to tear, because the labrum is a really thick piece of tissue that helps to hold the ball in the socket. And without any specific injury, there's no reason it should tear. So they did another MRI, a special MRI, that showed that his femur, like Steven said, instead of forming kind of like this, it was formed like this. And just that pressure of being twisted put stress on the labrum and caused it to tear. So he's gonna have 2 surgeries. The first surgery is through a scope. They're gonna go in and fix the labrum with some anchors that go into the bone and some stitches. Then 2 weeks later, he has to go in, and I'll show you an x-ray of what his surgery is going to look like, except it's actually going to look a little bit worse than this, because he's going to have some additional screws. So this is what his leg is going to look like afterwards. So this is the hip joint there. You have the ball and socket. This is the femur, and this is the knee. So he's going to have this rod that goes in. They have to cut the bone right there, twist it, and then put this rod and screws in to hold it in place. Then, because if this is the ball and socket, normally the bone covers the ball like this. Well, his is shifted over, so it's not covering enough. So if they don't fix it properly, he's gonna re-tear. So what they also have to do is go in and cut the pelvis here and here and put these screws in, so then they shift this piece over so it covers the ball better. So they'll bring that this way, put some screws in it to hold it in place. He's also probably going to have a few screws in through here, or anchors I should say, to repair that labrum. So his first surgery is scheduled the end of August. The second is the beginning of September. But we've had kind of a tough couple weeks trying to come to terms with all of this, and it's just been a lot. Dad and Brandon have been gone. This is kind of hit us hard. We knew that he had an injury. We knew he'd have to have the labral tear, but then we found out he was going to have this surgery, and then we found out he was going to have this surgery. So it's just been a lot that we've been dealing with. We've been working through some things, but it's just not been a good time for us to do any videoing. We just kind of had to get through it and come to terms with it. But we're getting there.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have a few videos ready. we're working on one right now, and then Brandon and Dad will have that video of their trip up to Minnesota. So
Yep, that'll be fun. And we're gonna hopefully work on a video in the next couple days, get back to normal life. But I mean, we're normal people. Stuff happens to us too. Stuff happens to the kids. Could definitely be worse. Thank God it's not any worse. And we'll get through it. He's a tough kid. He'll be fine. We've great friends and family to support us, and he's gonna do great. We'll probably do some videoing of that process. We'll see though, right?
yep.
All right.
All right. Hope you guys understand, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
One Florida boy, one Florida mom.
Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching. We hope you enjoyed watching the video as much as we enjoyed making it.
Please like and subscribe, hit the notification button, and tell all your friends about the channel. It really means a lot to us that you keep watching. We hope you guys have a blessed day.